المصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين ينفقون في السراء والضراء والكاظمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس والله يحب المحسنين. وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: ليس الشديد بالسرعة إنما الشديد الذي يملك نفسه عند الغضب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. Honorable ulama, respected elders and fellow brothers in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed a human being with different emotions, different kinds of emotions. Emotions of love, emotions of happiness, emotions of sadness, emotions of grief, emotions of greed, emotions of stinginess, emotions of generosity, and many more. Among the many emotions that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed a human being with is that of anger. Anger is a natural Allah-given emotion to a human being. Anger is a natural human emotion. We can't do without it. When a person feels that the situation around him, the individuals working with him, are not working or are not functioning or are not moving according to his expectations, then automatically his body will respond. He'll respond in a certain manner. He'll get upset. He'll get annoyed. Eventually, he will experience the emotions of anger. And anger in one way is beneficial. It helps a person rectify the wrongs that are taking place around him. But, respected elders and friends, this very emotion of anger, if it is not controlled, if it is not managed well, then it can lead to destruction. It can destroy relationships, friendships. A friend can become an enemy. Love can turn into hatred by mismanaging or not managing well the emotions of anger. A person takes himself towards destruction. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam in a lengthy hadith under the topic of anger and how to manage anger, he has divided mankind into 4 groups. One being the best, one being the worst, and the other 2 being of moderate standard. Says the best group of people in terms of anger and the management of anger are those individuals that take time to get angry. They rarely get angry. Small petty issues don't trigger them. They take time to get angry. And perchance if they do get angry, their anger doesn't last long. It vanishes very easily, very quickly. It evaporates, it disappears. Such people are able to control themselves and calm themselves down when they are angry. These are the best people under the heading anger and management of anger. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst them. 2 good qualities in them. They rarely get angry, and perchance if they do get angry, they are able to calm and cool themselves down very easily. They resolve matters very quickly. The second group of people, who are referred to as the worst group of people under anger and management of anger, are those that get angry very quickly. Small matters, trivial issues are enough to make them upset. Give them an individual. Give them a situation to analyze. 99% positive, one negative. They will concentrate on that one negative and get upset. And they get angry, they get annoyed. So they get angry very quickly. Together with that, when they become angry, they take time to cool down. So two bad qualities in this group of people. One, they get angry very quickly, and number two, when they do become angry, they take time to cool down. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala safeguard us from such people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala safeguard us from being among such people. The third and fourth group of people are those that are of moderate standards. They've got one good quality in them and one bad quality in them. Bati'ul ghadab, bati'ul fayh. They take time to get angry. That's a good quality. But when they do get angry, they take time to calm themselves down. That's a bad quality. The fourth group of people are those sari'ul ghadab, sari'ul fayh. They get angry very quickly, but they cool themselves down very quickly. So they've got a good quality in them and a bad quality. Just a quick recap. Four groups of people. Sari'ul ghadab, bati'ul ghadab, sari'ul fayh. They get angry at a later stage and very easily they resolve matters. Number two, the worst group of people, they get angry very quickly and they take time to cool down. The third and fourth group of people are moderate standards. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam refers to as khayruhum, the best group of people in terms of anger and management. The anger is a natural human emotion. It's a response to a certain situation, something that is not moving according to your expectations. It's a natural human response. But if it is not controlled, then it can lead to destruction. Anger is similar to fire. Fire, if under a human being's control, then a human being can derive various benefits from that fire. He can cook his food, he can warm himself. But that very fire, if it goes out of the control of a human being, then it can destroy lifelong efforts and bring them to ashes. Similar is the case of anger. Anger can benefit a person in order to rectify the wrongs around him. But if we do not manage our anger well, then they can destroy lifelong relationships. They say anger is a single letter away from the word danger. A-N-G-A-R. This word is a single letter away from the word danger. And it is true. When a person is angry, shaitan is behind you. He wants you to lose control so that he can play around with you. And he can help you displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is his goal. Now when a person is angry, what can he do to control himself? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Noble Quran, He doesn't say, whilst making mention of those people that control their anger, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't say they do not get angry. He said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says those that control themselves when they are angry. So getting angry is not something that we can say is a bad attitude of an individual. That's a natural response. But not being able to control yourself when you are angry, that is a bad attitude of an individual. So what can we do? If you look at the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and many other places, we've got a few steps a person may take in order to cool himself down. Number one, read A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you protect yourself. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect you from the influence of shaitan. Number two, perform wudu. Water extinguishes fire. Anger is similar to fire. Wudu will help you cool yourself. Number three, change your posture. If you are standing, sit. If you are sitting, lie down. Number three, try to walk away from the place of anger. That individual who upset you or that situation that upset you, walk away from it. Give your body some time to cool down and reflect and understand the matter. Another step is to apply the count to 10 strategy. They say when you get angry, count till 10 calmly. 1, 2, 3. Up. When you reach the number 10, that's when you react to that situation. This counting till 10, the 10 seconds or 20 seconds will allow you to calm yourself and will allow your body to cool down and react accordingly. And there are many other solutions to that. That's why Nabi Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam very beautifully mentions. He says, لَيْسَ الشَّدِيدُ بِالسُّرْعَةِ. That a strong individual is not one who's got six packs, his body is built. Or a strong individual, a brave person, a person who's strong is not one who is able to wrestle his opponent in a wrestling match, or in a face-to-face combat, or in a fight. إِنَّمَا الشَّدِيدُ الَّذِي يَمْلِكُ نَفْسَهُ عِنْدَ الْأَرْضِ. That the strong individual, the healthy individual, the brave individual is one who is able to control himself when he is angry. Great words, respected others. Being able to control yourself when you are angry is a sign of bravery. It's a sign of being strong. It's a sign of being healthy. And not being able to control yourself when you are angry is a sign of weakness and unhealthiness. We may have seen people who are sick, suffering from a certain disease, certain sickness. They tend to lose their temper much more quicker than healthy people. Women tend to lose their temper much more quicker than men. Old people tend to lose their temper much more quicker than young individuals. Just a joke. Take it lightly. There was this old man who went to a doctor. He went to the doctor, he started complaining of his poor health. He said to the doctor, "Oh doctor, my eyesight is getting weaker and weaker day by day." The doctor replied to say, "This is due to old age." He then said, "Oh doctor, my taste buds, I'm failing to taste." He says, "This is due to old age." Then said, "Oh doctor, my teeth have started falling, I may become toothless." The doctor says, "This is due to old age." "Oh doctor, I can't hear properly." The doctor says, "This is due to old age." "Any treatment for my body joints are aching?" The doctor says, "This is due to old age." Eventually, this old man got upset. He says, "What are you up to today? Each and every problem I put forward, you've got one answer. This is due to old age. This is due to old age." He shouted at the doctor. The doctor replied to say, "This anger of yours is also due to old age." May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those that are able to control themselves when they are angry. And that is where respect lies. That is where honor lies. That is where dignity lies. That is where the rewards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed. That is where the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes mention in the noble Quran, وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Hasten yourselves towards a beautiful Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared that Jannah for who? أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. It was prepared for the people of Taqwa. Who are the people of Taqwa? الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ. Those individuals that spend in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, both in hardships and in ease. Together we have the second quality of these people, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. These are those individuals that when they get angry, they are able to control themselves. They swallow that anger and they extinguish that fire and that flame of anger. وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. Not only they do control themselves, but instead they forgive people also. وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those individuals that do good for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There was this officer who had to attend a certain meeting in a different town. He opted to travel by train. It so happened that he arrived at the train station very late. Just a few minutes before the train could leave. He got off his vehicle, he got his luggage out and he looked for somebody who could help him carry the luggage. He told that person to say, "Listen, I direct you towards the train. We do not have enough time. We have to push through the crowd and reach the train before the train moves. I need to catch the train. I've got to attend a meeting in another town." Both now start off, they push through the crowd And luckily, this person is able to get to the train before the train could leave. He got onto the train. When he looks behind to get his luggage, to his amaze, unfortunately, that person wasn't able to reach the train. He, being empty-handed, was able to push through the crowd, but that person was helping him carry the luggage, wasn't able to reach the train. He started looking for him. He looked towards his right, towards his left, in the crowd, nowhere to be seen. After a few minutes, the train sounded the horn, signaling to say the train is about to move. He now started getting disappointed. He got angry. His anger started reaching its peak. Eventually, the train started moving. This officer had no choice but to step out and leave the train. He missed the train and he was now standing waiting for that person. He made up his mind to say, I am going to sort this person out. I've missed the train, not only the train, I had an important meeting to attend. Suddenly he had a thought to say, if I have to shout this person, if I have to get angry on this person who helped me carry the luggage, what will I get? I've missed the train is gone. If I have to shout him, will the train come back? No. And as it is, if I've missed the train today, I can catch the train tomorrow. It's so simple. And if I have to be honest, it wasn't his fault. I am the one who came to the train station late. And after a few minutes, this person came in. He came with the luggage, was sweating and breathing heavily. He started apologizing. I'm very sorry. I maybe missed the train. I was trying to push myself through, but I couldn't. This person smiled at him and he said, it's fine. Don't worry, it wasn't your fault. I'll catch the train tomorrow, it's fine. Thus they both parted ways. The next day when this officer came to the train station, when he got off his vehicle, to his amaze, he found that person waiting for him. That person rushed towards him, he got his luggage, helped him load the luggage onto the train. And the officer thought to himself that we pay him, he got out some money, and he tried to give him some money. This person refused to say no. I don't want anything from you, this is a favor from me upon you. Now listen from this. Yesterday, when I delayed you, when I saw the train moving by, I understood your situation, your frustration, and I made up my mind to say when I'm going to reach this officer, I'll have to suffer the consequences. I will be shouted at, someone will insult me, he'll say a few bad words, and I was really afraid. I made up my mind to say a huge mountain will fall on me today. But as soon as I reached you, I started apologizing and I saw that smile on your face. That smile melted my heart. I felt some form of relief. And I was surprised to see in such a situation an individual is smiling and he calmly says that it's fine, it's not your fault, I'll travel tomorrow. I started loving your character since yesterday. And thus, for an hour before you arrived, I was waiting for you at the train station to say, today I'll try to be there. This officer says that as the train went by, I saw this person's eyes filled with tears. He says that today I've forgotten the consequences and the problems I faced due to my one-day delay, but I very well remember the fruits of kindness. What did he do? He swallowed his anger. He extinguished that fire of anger. He forgave that man and he earned respect, honor, and dignity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to become amongst those individuals that control themselves when they are angry. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst His beloved servants. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana. Alhamdulillah.